Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to do a pick a card reading on what are they thinking or feeling about you currently in this moment. And for anyone that is new here, I am Joseph Moon and I read using my own intuition for the first little bit, and then I do pull some tarot cards. But just so you know, this isn't a lot of cards. It's more so just me channeling. And that's also how I like to do my private readings. So if you ever want to book a reading with me, it's a live reading and it's on Zoom, and you can have it recorded and I send it to you after as well if that's how you would like it. If you want it recorded, I can do that as well. But yeah, for now I'm not really posting about doing private readings because I've taken everything off my website because I'm taking time to work on myself, but I am still doing private readings. So just email me your situation, and if I have time in my schedule, which is not busy, but that's the way I want it for right now, yeah, I will just see what I can do. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So I don't have any piles because I'm going to shuffle. I have only had 2 decks today, so I have a tarot deck and I have it's not really kind of an oracle deck, it's a healing deck. So I'm going to use those for almost the end, and at the beginning I'm going to kind of channel how I'm feeling. So there's 3 groups, so choose a number, close your eyes if you want, whatever works for you. Choose a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And yes, we will get started. I am excited. I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm excited. Yeah, I will see you in a minute. Okay, hello group number 1. So I am just going to take a little minute here to connect with my guides, and we will begin. So I hope you don't mind the little bit of silence for a second. Okay, first thing that has come into my head is this person has felt like a completely new chapter has started, and at the biggest thing I'm hearing is that they're discovering something new, and it's something that has happened physical. There's something physical about this new discovery that they have. So there could have been some sort of injury for some people, or there is also something that they're feeling guilty about, that maybe that they have been kind of not there for you in certain ways, or there is a little bit of shame for something that they've done, and it has to do with I'm seeing a lot of it having to do with moving stuff around the house, or arguments about the home environment in general. And I'm also seeing that they're feeling like this isolation. So I'm not sure if they are isolated or they're not with you right now, but this person for me is coming across as grateful that things are starting to make sense again. Okay, so like I feel like as well they kind of, there's a lot of confusion here. Group number 1, and that's the overall energy I'm getting. But they're discovering something new. And I feel like it's something that's taken all of their attention away from you. So right now I'm not exactly sure how that all is going to go down. I'm not sure if this is future energy I'm picking up or past energy, but there is some sort of thing that they feel guilty about, and it has to do with, it's something on a romantic or sexual level. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I just want to let you know that there's something that they're looking forward to in the future. There's a lot of gratitude with this person, and they are so grateful to have you in their life. And right now, I am seeing a new kind of love blossoming here. There's something very fresh and very new about their energy, and I feel like this is where the confusion's coming in. They're confused about how you have been acting, and you're confused how they have been acting, and somehow it's creating a new dynamic. But I think that they need to really tone it, pull it back in a bit. When they're focusing either so much on the news. I see someone sitting down sitting down on the couch a lot and always watching news or always watching TV. It seems like TV. And then they're also not really helping you out. So this is a married kind of feeling. But then for anyone that isn't in that relationship, I feel like that's what they're doing at home. So a lot of the time, they're not showing much interest to you, but they are discovering that they're being a little bit more open in general with how they feel romantically. Like, I feel like they were someone who was always kind of a little bit like egotistical and didn't really feel much in general, because I'm not getting much emotional feelings here. I feel like a lot of the time they kind of used people, and now for some reason it's like there's a new energy kind of floating around this person. So right now I'm not really sure how they're feeling about you, but we'll see now in a minute. It's just their energy has completely changed, and you can sense it. So there's something so different about them. It's like you look at the person and you're like, you don't seem the same. So you're very confused right now, but I just want to let you know that they're discovering who they are. They're discovering their true self. They're discovering what it is that's been trapped for such a long time. And a lot of it is kind of, they're at the point now where they're doing and they're learning a lot about whatever this is that makes them happy. There's some sort of a passion that they have, and they feel like, okay, when they're spending time focusing on this, they're feeling like a little bit guilty and that they're not spending any time with you. And I'm kind of picking up energy here that like it's because they're a little bit obsessed with this new kind of discovery that they have. So there's a new love there, and it's not a physical love. It's not another person or anything. It could be another person that's creating something that they're enjoying, but I'm not entirely sure. There's a confusion here at the minute with both sides, okay? And I'm not really seeing what's going to happen in the future, and I'm not really understanding. I feel like your energy is the one that's confused, and they think that they've got it all together when really they're a little confused as well. It's because at the minute they're in that point of discovering and thinking that everything is working out, and then, you know, when you start something new, you have to figure out along the way that, yeah, that doesn't work as well. So they're going to be a little bit of ups and downs with them at the minute. And in the relationship, if this is a relationship, that's my intention for this. There's going to be a lot of playing a victim here with them. So either they think that you're playing a victim, or that anytime you call them out on anything, they're going to play a victim of. They're also going to try and make you feel a little bit guilty for wanting more, which is something that you shouldn't let them do. You have the right to feel whatever it is. Like, right, I'm going to shuffle this deck. I don't have a table. I'm literally on the bed. I'm sorry for... We have energy, and that's... Okay, that's literally how I feel about the whole thing. The whole energy has changed. It's their energy, though. It's like their energy is seeming to be... Like, it's like... You're happy for them, but you're also a little bit sad. That's what I'm feeling. It's almost like... You're really happy that they're finding themselves, but now you're feeling a little lost. And you're like thinking like, where do I go from here? Like, do I just let that go and see how it all pans out? This is your energy I'm picking up now. And yeah, let's just see now. I'm using tarot now. Let's just see now what else I'm picking up from this. 7 of Swords. This is the hurt that I'm feeling. It's like I'm not picking up that anything really drastic has happened. There is something that's happened for some people. I am seeing that there is something kind of drastic that did happen, and it really took a toll on you. But I'm not seeing anything sneaky with this. I'm just seeing that it's like all of a sudden they're not the same person. And it's like, it's almost like you're looking at them and you're like, who is this intruder in my life? It's like, it's the kind of energy I'm getting from your side. But then again, it could work both ways. It's depending on your perspective. They might be looking at you the same way, like, you're not acting the same, or you're not happy for me, or it's not that you're not happy, it's you're confused. So why are you confused? Why are you not sure how they should be feeling about you? That's what I'm picking up here. You have a little bit of stagnant energy around you, because I don't see them being able to get cuddled up close to you, or even flirting, or Queen of Wands. It's almost like they see a new kind of energy in you as well. An energy that's quite fiery, that's quite passionate in a way that's kind of like, know my boundaries. These are my boundaries. Da, 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 da. But they are also being on the side of like, okay, I know my boundaries as well, and you're it's stubborn. There's a stubbornness here, but I'm not sure who's wrong, because I'm not feeling that either of you are wrong, but I am feeling that something needs to change with the idea of how you and this person wanted the relationship to go is starting to not go the same way that planned, or that you would have thought, or how they would have thought it to be. It's almost like you've completely changed the whole dynamic of the relationship. It's almost like something you always thought was going to happen was just like, now it's like, no, we're not doing that. It's almost, I think for some of you it has to do with kids, because I have lovers here. I do feel like this connection This connection is really strong, but at the minute it's being tested to the max. But it's just how you want to go about things. You're going to have to push yourself to do things that you don't want to do. It doesn't mean that you're letting your wall down, or it doesn't mean that you're disobeying your boundaries or anything like that. But there comes a time when you have to understand when you're keeping your boundaries are meant to be also flexible. From my experience, that's how I like. You can change things that you agree with and what you don't agree with. So maybe that's time for some of the things that you normally would never agree to. We're going to have to start agreeing to different things. And when you push that energy, they're going to push a new energy. And then eventually you're going to meet in the middle and it's going to come back together again. But you need to take a step, and naturally the masculine energy will also take a step, and you will see physical action. You will see physical manifestations. You can even put out the intention to change emotionally, and they will pick it up. The masculine energy receives that and then takes action on it. So that's another thing that just to bear in mind. Stop thinking with the logical brain and think with the heart chakra, because when you feel it here and connect it to here and transmute it through here by speaking and putting intentions with your words and what you're saying, they will pick that up and they will take action. If this is a masculine we're talking about, feels like it's a masculine to me because of the little bit of a couch potato aspect. Last card here. Justice. That's what we were talking about. It's going to come back into balance, but it's literally like weighing the scales, because there's some things that just they're not working anymore, and some ideas and beliefs that you both had that neither one of you want to hold on to your beliefs and they want to hold on to their beliefs, but there's got to be some sort of figuring things out here and understanding that there can be so much expansion here with whatever is going on with this person, because their mind for me is blown at the minute with everything that they're coming up with, their creativity, and they're feeling like they are not spending enough time with you, but as well you're giving them an excuse to not spend time with you because of the way that you are pushing your own ideas, your own wants and needs. And it's like there's this friction I'm seeing like this. It's like back and forth, and it's just starting to get aggravating. And that's signs that two people aren't wanting to change. So it's like, it's literally like sandpaper. A lot of it has to do with the home as well. I'm picking that up too much. But yeah, that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for some of you. And yes, if you liked, let me know down in the comments below if you like these readings. If you want to see more love relationship readings, let me know down below and I will do them when I get a chance. Okay, I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2. So, just so you know how I do things around here, I'm going to connect with my spirit guides and pick up messages to start with. So that's just going to take me a little minute. So bear with. I'm seeing 2 of the same. I'm seeing wow, I'm seeing soulmate. I'm seeing two circles coming together, and becoming one. And it has only started to happen recently because of something that had to end that was very much like a loss. It could be a job, but I'm picking up more so it had to do with losing. There's a lot of grief here, so they're losing someone that was close to you. I feel like both of you were affected, so you and the other person. More so the other person, and it's kind of like you're having to nurture them, or for some of you, you're noticing that they have had some sort of enlightenment and are experiencing all of what comes with that, the highs, the lows, and they're also probably opening up a little bit more about their upbringing and maybe different things that happened. Because for some people, I feel like this loss that they have had recently has been somewhat of a blessing in regards to how they're seeing life now, because they're starting to see that even though I'm really feeling like there's a little bit of loss, like they're working on it, but they're trying to have a little bit of faith or get their faith back, but there's also almost like they're a little bit, it's like they're letting go of certain aspects of their religion as well and creating more of eclectic view on life, spirituality in their own way. They're creating their own spirituality and their own views in a way, and you're seeing a little bit of them. Wow. Security. I literally just seen a really big flash of a red light. So I don't know if that has any sense, makes any sense to someone. I just saw a really bright flash. It's almost like some sort of thing has been activated in their life where they are very, very, very grounded, and it's almost like they got a kick in the ass to slow down and focus on what's right in front of them. And right now, what's right in front of them is this completion. I'm seeing things coming a complete full circle where it's at the point now that they feel this soulmate connection with you, and that right now it's all their heart space is changing, and this is all about the growth of how things are going to go from now on. So just bear that in mind, that even though I'm seeing soulmate connection, I'm seeing two of the same actually. You both are kind of like this. It's like maybe you would branch up sometimes, but it's always like a constant catching up with each other, as in, if you want to think about it like the relationship ascending, that's how I'm picking it up. So it's like it's never going to go like this. It's never going to go like that for me. Not sure about the future, how that would work out, and I don't want to predict that. I'm predicting just what's right now, and right now the energy, I keep seeing it like it goes together. And if there is some loss of hope with how things could go for you in the future. I feel like that's your side of it. I feel that they really... they're seeing kids. There might be more speak or more talk about kids, or there might be more talking about how they want to build a future with you, how they want to build a home, or there's just more like talking about getting happy again. And I feel like this person was a little bit vain and then a little bit like boastful, and now you're seeing a different side of them where they're not as much caring about the materials of things. They're caring about life in general. They're caring about creating a life that they want, or creating a life for their future children. I really feel like how they've healed a lot from certain... it's almost like they've had an ego death as well, in regards to their confidence, or no, sorry, their low self of confidence. Because now I feel like them being vain was a front. It was a look at me, I'm so great kind of thing. And it was a mask that they were wearing, and now that mask has fallen off, and you're seeing the person that you always knew that they were deep down inside, and you're starting to underestimate how things can go from here, and it's almost like the odds are in your favor. And I just want to say also, just pay attention to the people that they hang around with as well, because a lot of the people that they hang around with are not really that they're bad people. It's just that they're not his or her energy anymore. Going to pull a card, but I honestly think that it's just all about letting them wait things out, okay? We've got 2 cards. Yeah, waiting things out. Peace. So we have peace and we have healing. And that's where I got that from the heart. The heat and the green energy. And the orange energy would be that kind of confidence. There's more of peace of mind. There's more knowing that you and them are healing together right now. And there's just always this little tiny thing in the back of their mind that they're losing hope for a lot of things in their life. But at the same time, I'm not sure whose energy that is. I think that's more of your energy. No, it's more worry. They're worried that something will go wrong because of what has happened really more recently, or what they've been afraid of happening. But I honestly think that this relationship is true love. It's just going through a real bit of it's going through rocky kind of phase. But honestly, I think that you shouldn't think too much. We have the King of Swords. I think that you're seeing a different side to them, where they're being more open about stuff that they would never really have talked about. They're being a bit more vulnerable. But you also are seeing them get a little bit upset. I'm seeing the honesty coming out a lot more so as well in their energy. It's getting a little bit now, it's come to the point now where you're really understanding Nine of Cups. You're really starting to understand where their head's at, and they're more vocal about how they've dealt with things in the past. And you're hearing stories that you never really heard before. So they're opening up to you on a whole different level now. They're opening up because their souls changed. Their souls on a new path now. 7 of Wands. Again, it has to do with that. It's the secure. That red light again is coming through. It's to do with root chakra. There's a lot of starting to feel secure and starting to really know where they want their life to go from now. It's like they're finally starting to. Queen of Wands. Just want to clarify. Wow, more kind. 2 of Swords. So there's that little bit losing hope. They're starting to think that you're getting bored and it's not adventurous enough, because I feel like you are more of a fiery kind of energy, a fire sign maybe, but you're more of you're all about like being passionate. You're all about creativity and going and being adventurous, and they lost a little bit of hope there for a while. But it's going to start coming back. Things are going to come back again. Again, I'm seeing that creating a new cycle here. So I just want to let you know that they feel like at the minute you're losing interest in them, and that's kind of something that I feel like you need to let happen. That's their energy, and they need to. I don't really feel like there's much you have to do here, because it's going to sort itself out. And it's not something that you should really worry about, because right now they're going through a new kind of activation in their soul. There's like a lot of you're seeing the enlightenment within them, and it's nice to see this new side of them. I'm seeing a lot more emotion coming from their side. So yeah, I hope that resonated, group number 2, and if it did, leave a comment down below, and I will see you all in the future. I'm seeing as well, like maybe it's time to get a pet. I don't know, like cats. There's something about cats. I keep seeing cats, like getting cats. Do they want cats? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3. Okay. Just so you know how I do things around here, I'm going to use these decks at the end. And right now, I'm going to take a minute and connect with my own spirit guides, and we will begin. I'm hearing perfection already. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm seeing... Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of sexual images. Not like nudity or anything. It's just a lot of like feeding grapes and kind of... It's almost like Roman, the Roman times. So I'm not sure if they're interested in that kind of fantasy stuff, or they're like into like Game of Thrones kind of stuff, but that's coming through. But yeah, I'm really, what I'm there's a lot of playfulness here. So I'm starting to see that this is something newer. It's something a little bit more fresh, but I am hearing that to them you are perfect, and that is something that I'm picking up. But as well, again, it's something new. You know, when you meet someone new, it's like, oh, this is perfect. Like, couldn't have asked for anyone better. And then you need to let things, play, and understand their personality and everything like that. But right now, it's a delivery for me. Sorry, I heard my name. I need to connect again. Hold on. There's kind of like this energy of funness where they're very like kind of like a little bit in your face energy. They always like to keep you entertained, and it's not just like making you laugh, it's more as well like, hey, do you want to do this, or hey, let's go here. Or there's a lot of wanting to take you around. There's a lot of seeing, like, I'm not sure if some of you have done this yet, but spending time outside at night time as well is something that they really fantasize about, the mysterious kind of stuff. So it's like spending a night out in the tent outside, looking up at the moon and the stars, and then, getting down and jiggy. There's a lot of like kind of confidence. And I'm also seeing that some way to them, it's like they are a little bit obsessed that this is like they feel like you're their soulmate. They feel like this is a miracle, like that this has happened. They really, 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 I'm not sure if it's love, but to them and their ego, it's love, if you get me. So I'm not sure if it's love right now, but it's a very much like, oh my god, this is the person that I want to spend time with. I am sealing. What did I say? Sealing. I actually, that's funny. I'm seeing a negative energy around this person, and they are trying to escape it. It's almost like for some people it's they're grieving. They're going through something. Maybe they lost someone recently, and it's taken a toll on their heart space. But at the same time, no, sorry. Yeah, it's like they're grieving, but they're also not letting themselves grieve, or they're not letting themselves heal from something. Because I see a lot of trying to distract themselves from recovering, or from, it's almost like right now their life, it's like they're given the key. They're given the key to a new door that they're going to unlock. But it's like a new destiny. Like the overall energy I'm seeing is that there's a new destiny for them. Not new, It was always their destiny. But their intuition right now is, I think that they need to work on their heart chakra and their third eye chakra, because there's a little bit of disbelief there that things can go like, I don't understand this energy. It's like they see you as a miracle and that you're perfection, and there's a lot of like, all three piles actually, there's a lot of wanting babies with these people, and they are the same, except just be very careful because they are a very fertile person. So if you are having sex with this person, I'm seeing buildings. So that's interesting. I'm seeing buildings. So maybe that has to be like something to do with distance or cities or moving to a new city, or they are living in a different city. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing that for a small amount of people, there's a small my guides are saying 7. So that has to do with either something that this will resonate only. This is not something to grasp onto and hold on to for anyone out there. There is the number 7 is coming in, so it's something that you connect with already, or they connect with, that you might have heard, or you might hear them say soon. But it's the number 7 is an energy, a vibration that is connected with them right now, and it's kind of helped. That vibration of number 7 is helping them out in some way. So it's something that might happen in 7 months' time, if it's to do with time, or it could also just mean that I'm picking this up, that I don't know why this has something to do with 7. It's almost like they need time to recharge, because I was seeing the 7th day of the week, and the 7th day of the week being Sunday, and then Sunday being a day that I was seeing myself rest. So that's how my guide showed it to me. So it's almost like they need at least a day a week to just be alone. So you need to just let them be alone, or they're needing maybe some time, couple of 7 weeks could be that they're needing that time. It could be extended, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm picking that up. Someone is doing art as well, or someone needs to get back into art. So I feel like that could be them, or they're getting creative again, or they're talking. It's more talking about artistic projects in some way or another. But I am seeing paint. I am seeing someone holding the little paint thing and literally painting. So maybe they're wanting to paint their house, or they're painting their house, or they're actually painting art. But I am seeing paint being a thing. Their minds were quite busy at the minute. And they're a little bit fragile, sensitive. They dream really, really high, which is good, but as well, it's not that good because it's putting them off balance. Like, let's just see everything else. King of Coins. I was asking about materials, and we got a material card, and it's King of Coins. So they're really, truly someone who flashes money to impress, and they are all about growing their abundance Okay, so I'm not sure how you feel about that, but that's what I'm picking up from that. And I feel that that's something that you would know for some of you, that would always be in the picture. There would always be money in the picture involved in this relationship with this person, but they feel that money is what really makes things work. Okay, so they're probably an earth sign. Let's now think about what kind of thoughts they're having right now. Okay, that just wanted to come out. Ace of Wands. They're thinking a lot then about, like, I can't unsee what I'm seeing. That looks like a penis. So they're thinking a lot about sex. It's like I said, this is a very, like, animals on heat. It's like there's something pulling these two people together. And there's a lot of, I keep seeing grapes again, or cherries, or I'm not sure. There's a lot of like, there's a lot of like shapes in my head that are not what I'm expecting to see right now. 9 of Cups. They're in a little, I felt that. They're in a little bit of an illusion right now. It's almost like what I'm seeing. Again, I'm seeing it's like there's the new reality, and for some reason maybe your soul and their soul is sitting side by side and waiting in the astral for it to come together. That's how I'm seeing it. So it's like destiny and this illusion. It's like they're creating a different illusion right now. So I'm not sure if you're in the picture. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not sure if you're in the picture in their different illusion, or their different reality, and they get to choose whatever reality they want. But for some reason, and I'm not sure about how I believe in that, but this is what my guides are showing me. It's like their actual plan that they've chose is right there, but they're trying to go around it in some way. So I'm not sure why that is. But they're going to come to their senses. Let's just see now. Knight of Swords. I feel like this is to do with not speaking up. They're not telling you, because this was in my head, I was asking about proper full-on emotions, and the Knight of Swords in this card for me is kind of avoiding again. See, this is the illusion, and they're hiding. It's like they're not allowing themselves to face what's right there in front of them, and what they've always wanted. So that's what I'm picking up. I'm going to pull one of these as well while I'm at it. I'm hearing I never meant things to get this serious. Imagination. There's a lot of imagination going on here. There's a lot of like fantasy stuff. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. This is, and purple, color purple. There's a lot of third eye energy here. And again, I'm seeing this is the imagination. They've got a key, but they're choosing to, it's like they're holding a bunch of keys and they are opening doors and they're trying all the doors and they're peeking through, or they're even peeking in through the keyhole. It's like they're, I need another card because this is frustrating. I don't understand why, there's some stubbornness. Why is there a stubbornness? Why is there an avoidance? Are they always wanting to have control of things being a certain way? Or have they lost control in some way and now they don't trust things? Victory. They want to have it all. They need, again, this, I want to have it all. It's like I want to conquer the world. It's like I want it all. It's like I want my cup always full. And that's why they're putting themselves in this illusion, which is fine, but like their energy isn't strong enough to create that in their head because they're not taking action in the astral, if that makes sense for people. It's like in the astral, I see everyone else going through, like in the astral, I see like a big courtroom and they're going in, they're peeking through other doors, or they're watching other people create realities that they want, going through all these different doors, and they are just scared. There's fear here. There's fear of the unknown. So they're trying to keep everything controlled in their human experience. There's not enough. There's a disconnect. I don't know what that is. That was a bit confusing. I'm sorry if that didn't make any sense for anybody. But yeah, I hope it was interesting. But yeah, if you enjoyed this reading, leave a comment down below if it resonated in any way. I hope it did, because that was a bit weird. And yes, I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.